Hello, I'd like to introduce you to Wongo, what is, according to this, the greatest World of Tanks, World of Warships, World of whatever War Thunder player of all time. And he's also only a level 15, yeah. 106 battles played. Gaijin recently reset all of the replays, so I can only see back as far as, like, the 6th of August, which is hella annoying because I want to be able to view replays from people ones they give me, and I can't view them all anymore because it says when I go to view it, it's like, oh, you only had, you know, you can only view things from 1970 according to their record system, which is ironic considering it's not existed since then. It's like when, I don't know, when a lot of that stuff didn't exist. So brand new account, obviously, you know, super nice. And the reason why I say he's like pro, you know, World of Tanks player is because of the same nonsense we always see with these guys, which is I'm going to shoot through 800 layers of bushes and kill everyone in front of me. So, yeah, that's a great thing to realize with all this stuff. So I wanted to bring up one or two things going forward. If you send me a replay, so I keep getting, I don't know who it is in my comment section. I have to look back through it again, but there's someone in my comment section who only sends me, he sends me a copy-paste thing through my entire comment section. He's posted probably 10 times, and every single one of them is a person with a stat record that he's claiming is cheating. Now, I look at every replay, as always, because that's what I do, and every single one of them has been wrong. I will remind you that the reason why I asked you to look at a specific replay is because if I get that replay to work, then it proves the ultimate point of the fact that I'm trying to make stuff correct, and the fact that, like I've said before, stats do not ultimately determine a cheater. So, friendly reminder, as always, stats are not the determining factor you should be looking for. You should be looking for specific things that make something cheating, right? So like this guy, for example, he's looking at people through terrain, through objects. You can see him tracing people through objects. He knows these guys are there when there's, yes, there is a mark there, but there was no frame of reference. He also never used a rangefinder and shot center mass right in the weak spot, so he knows exact range. He's also, like you saw earlier, he has 106 battles in this game. Once again, Gaijin just letting people test their cheats because they have no concept of actual game security or validating counts. It's the only reason why I think a game like this should actually require some sort of verification. And I know people are like, well, it's my privacy, blah, blah, blah. Phone number, even like a phone number, and granted, I know you can fake a lot of stuff like this, but even phone number, email, whatever, can, it's the problem is that Gaijin, according to their own system, is like, you cannot make multiple accounts, yet they have no way of tracking someone using multiple accounts. It's the reason why several months ago, or a year ago at this point, a bunch of high-level players got banned because they were sharing accounts, and because Squadron Battles was the reason why they shared accounts, even though that really doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't know why they would want stats for that. Another thing is I plan on talking to apparently there might be news about Squadron Battles coming up soon that is apparently pretty important. I don't know the details of it yet, but I had news of somebody that wants to talk to me about Squadron Battles coming up, and apparently it's going to piss off a lot of the gaming community, or at least the War Thunder community in terms of Squadron Battles. If that's the case, my only speculation about that is that there's something going on with maybe the ranking system that they're changing, or they're doing it by some sort of stat metric that's changing. That's my only thing that would make it be that serious that it could be that talked about, especially from someone that is higher up in the community like I have the contact with. So if that's the case, then that would be kind of sketchy in the sense of, I don't know, my theory, there's a big theory about what I think it is. I just don't know at the moment. But my general idea is that it's probably going to be something to do with the way they do ranking. But once I get the interview, I will let you know. That probably won't be till, as of today, the 9th when I'm recording this. It probably won't be until, I would say, probably next week sometime. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life, and it just has to happen. So I'm just going to leave this here, because obviously it's very apparent what this guy's doing, and how it's basically like he's playing World of Tanks, and how the whole verification with Gaijin is just non-existent with the crap that's going on here. He's 11 kills, and he's a brand new player. I don't know a lot of new players that are this cracked. But yeah. So as always, if you have a player in question, please leave it down below. Please try to put name ID in replay, and please try to verify with your own eyeballs what the replay looks like and what your own description of it is. If it doesn't work, obviously I can find another replay that works, because generally when a player is suspicious for a long enough period of time during replay, they're suspicious in all of their replays. So I'll leave this there. So as always, I hope you have a good rest of your morning, day, evening, or night, and have a good one.